Coming off one of the most difficult races of the year 1 weekend prior, Tate Hogan, just 14 years old, looked to keep that streak going. But this race, coined the Terry Stone Memorial, is a little different. It's a time trial where each racer starts separate from each other rather than in one large group.
A 40K time trial is a long, hard distance. It's a good test of strength to see truly how strong you are. You can get away with, in a 16-kilometer race, being fast and getting a decent time, but 40 kilometers really draws you out. You actually find out how strong you are.
The route, beginning from Hudson's Hope and heading east before a 20K turnaround, is not an easy one and will definitely test the strength out of all 7 riders.
I don't worry about it anymore. If I have to work, I have to work.
One by one, each rider took off, beginning exactly 60 seconds apart before winding their way through the hilly slopes of Highway 29. George Gamble, back from a break, looking to get back to where he was earlier in the year, crossing one of the bridges and carrying on. Chris Hogan, Tate's father, also someone to look out for along another bridge on the highway, looking solid so far. And perhaps the biggest threat for Hogan, Irvin Tang, he started right after Hogan. Looking to gain some time here. If he finishes within a minute of him, he will beat him. And now here's the 14-year-old weaving his way through some of the curvy sections of the road, never really letting up once. He'd come in with a finishing time of 1 hour, 4 minutes, 55 seconds, a time Tang couldn't quite match, finishing roughly half a minute back. Chris Hogan finished off in third with 1:07.31. George Gamble a few minutes more in fourth, followed by Sam Keats in fifth. Tate Hogan now in the moment he thought he'd finish on top.
I thought about that right when I got around to the turnaround, and I saw Irvin was, I thought, just over a minute behind, so I was like, I think I'm good. And then it was just all out from there to the finish.
14 years old and now the man to beat in the Blizzard Bike Club. And I can confidently say now that the question of if he will have a successful season has been answered, and it's turned to when he will let up. Because for right now, it's smooth sailing ahead with no looking back. Mitch Bach, CJDC-TV Sports, Hudson's Hope.